Saints to go to the left. Blues to the right of screen. In the Ansett Cup final. Madden just won it over Beveridge. Free kick advantage given to Ratton. Through the centre to fall forward. Pearce has got it. A spectacular start for the Blues.
See number 3 there, Nathan Burke. Big Justin Madden. Lazar Vidovic. Lean on each other. Arms lock. Madden throws it at his left foot. Falls to the ground. Hogg in there. St Kilda charge it down. Smith under pressure. Gives it up to Camporelli. Also handballs away to Pickett. Fantastic chase from Camporelli. Puts pressure on. Rice runs at it hard. Winmar off the ground gets caught high from Murphy and will take the free kick right on centre wing. Yes, he just tried to do a bit too much there, Murphy. Went at the body, not the ball.
Winmar's kick to half forward. Everitt, one of the targets. With Sirakovsky, Harvey, little one to Elliott at 55. Good kick, right to the square. Burke's got it.
Oh, Bruce, do I hear a fairly loud shout then for the St Kilda team? I think they might have the support here.
They're here and there. Thousands, there's no question about that. There must be 60,000 here tonight at least. And Nathan Burke, captain tonight, tossing the coin. What a start if he can go. From point blank range. He's got it. It's a good one to get, Lee, the first of the grand final, isn't it?
I think so. There's a bit of a cat and mouse going on around the midfield. I think Matthew Hogg is picking up Harvey and Burke is sort of getting onto Ratton and pushing into their forward line there. Ratton just didn't quite man him up quick enough, and a good strong mark by Burke resulted in the goal, which is great for the confidence when you're starting the game. This early, that first goal is really critical.
Yes, couldn't agree more, Lee, especially when they're underdog too, I suppose, in most circles. But perhaps the Saints don't believe that tonight. Vidovic and Madden back in the centre. Nice even bounce. Great contest. Falls. Sirakovsky, great hands out to Elliott. Elliott goes in the Everitt direction and marks it. So the big fella, Peter Everitt, with those sensational four-quarter goals against the Eagles. Wonderful kick.
It was a wonderful kick. He had the, well, basically the kick had to be weighted, but Everett's height, he was able to jump into the ball and play of his height. It's very hard to spoil if you allow him to leap into the ball.
He is a goal kicker. Oh, second one for the Saints.
I must say, it's a great start for St Kilda. I mean, when they're coming in, I don't know whether it's pretty much an even Stevens. I mean, without Bradley and Williams, I would think it's something of an even Stevens game. Anyone who's backed St Kilda with a bit of odds, I'd say they'd be pretty confident. But you know, a couple of goals start where it's important to get the confidence up early.
Really, and he got caught out there with Kernahan all alone in the goal square. He was going up the field, running off his man, and that time didn't pay the maximum penalty. You've got to be pinpoint accurate there. Sporting rips it away. Daniels gets hold of him. He's a great tackler. Daniels again whipped away from the Blues. Murphy to Madden, in trouble. Almost through it in the end upfield. Kudafiti's had it taken away. Winmar, Harvey, his hands okay. Vidovic, Winmar, skillful, brilliant, a bounce. Hasn't quite balanced on the left. Kicks to fall forward, not bad. Good take, wonderful mark, McLaren. Exciting.
Pretty good first touch in senior ranks, I think.
It's one of the very few players not to have played AFL football out there tonight. The Blues have none. I'm talking about day competition matches. The Saints have got 3, and McLaren, the 18-year-old, to kick from the pocket. What a moment for him. It's not bad. Well, what a play, Lee. The mark and then the goal.
Makes enormous distance, accurate kicking, doesn't it? I mean, they've had 3 shots at goals. St Kilda, admittedly from reasonably close in, but they've kicked the 3 goals. Carlton have had 3 shots and they've kicked 3 minor scores. Makes an enormous difference, just purely the accuracy of conversion. Great play by Winmar, really, just to hold on to the ball and not panic and then pick out the right option.
Blues coming back, 3-4 to 2-3. Brad Pearce's goal. Beveridge goes early against Allen. Daniels, Harvey finds a way. Elliott, Sziller, he could kick this. 40 metres out, straightens up and drills it. How about that one? That's a terrific answer.
Well, so far Matthew Hogg has probably had the better of Robert Harvey. He's back on him now after Ratton picked him up for a minute or two there. It was the ability of Harvey to hold on to the ball, to not panic, to hold on to it, and eventually set up the St Kilda goal. Didn't panic, used it correctly, and really it was just St Kilda running forward with the ball, and ended up being a fairly simple 40-metre shot into an open goal. But Robert Harvey back in the game, or getting his hands on the ball, is what St Kilda...
Cross half back. Now called to play on. Has to kick long, straight back to the St Kilda players. So Beveridge to relieve with a handball to Sziller.
Finding space, Sziller. Kicks it to the front of the square. Everitt, well done, Hickmott. Put Allen under a bit of pressure. Everitt worried Camporelli. Winmar's got a chance here. Takes it, left foot, look at this. Wonderful. A mighty roar goes right around this ground as Nicky produces a great moment here.
Well, I must say, every time he's gone near the ball tonight, he has looked absolutely magical, Nicky Winmar. We know what he's capable of, but today has just been the class of everything he's done. I mean, it was really that tackle almost that forced the possession, and really a very quick, balanced quickly, left foot across the body, hooked the ball back. A class player it takes to do that.
Moves a bit like Reece Jones's fella. That one doesn't, but well over 300 games. Smith at about 55, gets it to Everitt and Loewe. It's a magnificent start now for the Saints.
Pretty imposing that, Lee, isn't it? Those two big blokes in the goal square.
I think exactly what's happening down there, that Everitt and Loewe are causing problems for Sexton and Silvani, who are both excellent defenders, but I mean, when Stuart Lowe wraps his hands around the ball, you can bet he's going to mark it.
It's a kick from 20 metres. We're out to 6 goals to 2. 6-5 to 2-3. Lowe kicked 15 goals in the first 2 matches of this series. Missed out against West Coast.
I think really also what we wondered, how would St Kilda get into this game with the big occasion pressure, help them or hinder them, and I think it's...
It is. So, boundary throw-in. Lowe does the ruck work. Silvani caught from Burke to Camporelli. Pressure from Winmar. Harvey comes at it. Back to Winmar. Nicky has a chance. Shrugs the tackle. Kicks it to the square. Lowe has to sit. Oh, Everitt over the top. Well, this has happened a couple of times now. Lowe and Everitt back in the square. There's been pushing and shoving. And isn't it funny how the taller players seem to stand up as one collapses?
Well, he's got the ability, Everitt. I mean, he is tall. He's 6'6" anyway.
Oh, he's kicked
But I
that.
mean, he's just that extra height against Sexton when they're really just reaching for the ball is really causing Sexton problems. But really, there's nothing Carlton can do about that. They've got no one tall enough, I would think, that can actually even get with Everitt. So Sexton just has to hang in there and just keep at it.
That's a great kick, isn't it? I'm not an advocate really of someone running out, but I mean on the left foot he did it composed.
He made it an easy shot for goal eventually, didn't he? I mean, the ability again there of Winmar to hold on to the ball, think his way through the pressure situation, set it up.
See, Silvani's gone. I thought that Loewe had him. But looking at options, running through the square now, kicks over the square. Winmar, free kick. Play on. Shanahan's called to play on. Is this really an advantage? He's forced to kick onto his left foot. Daniels first there. Grabs hold of it beautifully. Now goes back inside to Jossie Jones. He's caught. Can't kick the footy. Beautiful kick to Lowe. Oh, why wouldn't they be happy? That was a terrific play. Great backup all the way down the ground there.
It was very good. Stuart Loewe, it's very hard to get a gap between Steve and Silvani, and as Loewe saw it coming, he read the play and got the 2-metre gap. It's not very often that you can drop Silvani off like that, but it was an excellent kick from Peckett, which would have made it impossible for Silvani anyway.
So Stewie Loewe, not the longest kick in the competition, but he has improved his accuracy with practice. Kicks just inside 50, kicks it high. Oh, that's a wonderful kick. 8 goal to St Kilda.
Normally one of the things I think that impresses so much about a Carlton is their ability to convert from limited number of opportunities, but I think that's where they're falling down tonight. When they have had a fair bit of the play this first 10 and 15 minutes of this quarter, they haven't been able to get it on the scoreboard. And St Kilda, in fact, on there haven't been going forward that much, but when they have, they've been scoring.
It's now Sirikowski goes to the pocket with a high ball, loads the target, goes early, Silvani, Burke, can he get it to Everitt in the goal square? He hooks it back, bouncing ball, Manson's against the odds, the numbers, Traianidis, clever, well played, young fellow, he could have blazed, he had the sense to steady, he must have been excited, his first chance to kick a goal in the final, but he found Smith instead. Gee, they'll roar if he can goal here. It's a big lead now.
You called it correctly, I think, Bruce. Traianidis probably had a fair chance of just being able to hook the ball back and kick the goal himself, but set up his teammate out in front of goal, 30 metres out, Smith, and Smith's a good, accurate converter, but it's really thought his way through the situation. Good, yeah.
Everitt, Allen to go. Thanks for that, Russell. The St Kilda socks on tonight. Spalding got rid of one tackle. So the Blues just trying to set something up. Beveridge, Sziller, it's had a very good first half, good kick. Gave Loewe every chance. He's going to pay it.
Example of the umpire being on the blind side of the play and wasn't sure, so he thought he'd give the benefit of the doubt to Stuart Loewe. Probably incorrect with the benefit of our replay.
Loewe to kick for his third goal. McLaren's come on the ground, Elliott off. He's improved his kicking, Big Stewie, hasn't he? Tony Lockett wouldn't kick any better than we've seen from Stewart the last couple from 50.
Well, they really are. I mean, Loewe and Everitt had to really get on top of the two Carlton key defenders for St Kilda to be in the game, and that's exactly what they've done. I mean, really, Carlton have probably had the better of the play for the last 20 minutes, but St Kilda really, when they've gone forward, they've been able to finish through Everitt and mainly Loewe. He's a good accurate converter these days, Stuart Loewe.
But I mean, that's pretty tough.
10-7, 6-7. Peckett just got it through towards Beveridge, but put him under enormous pressure. Play on call. Daniels away. Handball's a beauty. To Harvey. Harvey's kick is excellent. McLaren to Winmar. High ball to full forward. Low. Can't get a crack at it at all. Spalding probably should have taken it. Hickmott got a bit rattled. Traianidis, this is okay. Have a look at this one. From nowhere at all. The top of the mountain, that one.
It was a critical situation, wasn't it? I mean, Carlton for the first 3 or 4 minutes have been pushing forward, and I think that's probably the first time St Kilda have broken their 50-metre line, and really Spalding probably should have taken that mark, but he's had pretty much a dog of a night, and really the quick soccer off the ground when you seem to, if they go through up and provide that role.
Conversely, of course, Bradley Williams missing for Carlton.
They already missing, yeah.
Christou. Sziller, well done, as he's done so often tonight. Camporelli. McLaren to Jones, keeps it towards the wing. Good take by Everitt. He's going to get a free kick. Sporting-Everitt clash is becoming a very important one. They're played on quickly. Daniels at 50, over the top to Jones. In the pocket, he's going to take Ratton on and go and kick it! You can just see him lead. He sized it up and he accelerated it away from him.
Yeah, good composure. I mean, I think he knows that Brett Ratton's not the quickest player in the league, and Nigel Jones has got that burst of acceleration. Not only that, he opened up the goals. It was really goal-scoring sense. He's on an acute angle. If you run straight to the front of the goals, you open up the angle, and it becomes a relatively simple shot in the very...
And the Saints with that very important goal as Carlton came at them. The closest they've been 18 points, which was for some time. And they manufactured another one. Daniels snaps! Snap! Oh, great goal from Jason Daniels. Threw it onto the boot, and somehow or other it found the goal line.
Well, Jason Daniels, as we know, has been tagging Anthony Koutafidis, and it was Daniels who pushed off Koutafidis into the forward line that set up the goal for Jones. And then obviously just from a pack situation, he's grabbed the ball. He tends to hook his kick as a natural kicking action coming to the game.
Out to 5 goals, the Saints. Beveridge wins it. Winmar charges towards goal. Everitt after it, he's got it.
I was just trying to think, seeing him a bit in this Ansett Cup, I can't remember a bigger bloke taking so many kicks low down.
Well, I was talking the other day about how his mobility would be compared to a Corey McCurtain, the North Melbourne big fella. I mean, he's average a couple of inches bigger, and I think he lacks nothing for McCurtain. And a very tall centre-half forward at Waverley usually struggles. I mean, he's a very agile big fella. He's built like a ruckman, but he's playing well as a marking forward.
14-8 to 8-8. 3 goals to Everitt. 3-goal lead suddenly becomes 6. It's happened very quickly, hasn't it?
Still Winmar again. Set it up, holds onto the ball.
And the top mark by Everitt. Look at Winmar's reaction when Everitt made it. Took the mark.
The best kicks of the ball wait the kick to give their forward an advantage, and that's it.
Is now building on Carlton. Everitt tall. Traianidis, a quick kick out of the pack. Oh, that's a free kick of art. Give him the lot.
Well, it's been a long time, I would say, where the Carlton key defenders have been so badly beaten tonight, as Loewe and Everitt have done to Silvani, and initially Sexton and Michael Sexton, and now to Sporting. And the last 5 minutes from Jason Daniels has been exceptional too, hasn't he? He's tagged Koutafidis out of it. Now he's ran off and got some key offensive possessions himself.
Sziller with 3, and this to make it a 7-goal game. Just split it open in the last 5 minutes. It's got it. To 8-8.
Well, really the last 5 minutes, 4 goals to St Kilda, and really it's broken the game right open. As I said, Everitt has kicked 3 goals and Lowe's kicked 4, and really they've been superb as key forwards for St Kilda. Play in front, and that's what it was.
People are seeing St Kilda turn the Blues inside out in this 3rd term. After setting up a good lead early, Carlton were coming back. Harvey, brilliant. It was good shepherding by Shanahan off the ball too to give it back to Brown. Then to Harvey's kick to Everett's a good one. To Colossus Everitt. What a star he's going to be in this competition. Lowe's got it. It's champagne footy.
Everitt looks like he's got super glue on those gloves, doesn't he? Just clunking the ball.
You just get the feeling, Lee, that you're seeing somebody who's emerging very quickly as a major player in the game.
Well, it's very hard, I believe, for a player of maybe the old language, 6'6", 6'7", to play as a key forward. But Everitt, the way he's played this pre-season competition, looks like he might be capable of doing it. Terribly hard to match him up. Michael Sexton's a very, very good tall defender, and Everitt is just damaging very badly early on.
Lowe going for his 5th. He's just thumped it through. Can't believe how well he's kicking on it. We knew he'd improve, but tonight he's actually taken it to another level again.
Confidence is a great thing. I mean, gradually over a couple of years, he's got his confidence to kick it 30 or 40 metres straight, and now, you know, he gets out towards the 50-metre line. He still looks like being able to keep it on line.
6 goals in 11 minutes, our statistician just tells us. Everitt and Loewe between them have got 8 goals. Gee, this is exciting to watch, to be present here tonight. Pearce, it looked like off the ground there, having a stretch. May have cramped by the look of him. Christou went long, but only to Sirakovsky. Just through low, but oh, here's a wonderful chance for Smith. He's got it. Couple of goals to Smith. 18 goals to 9. 18, 10, 9, 10.
Just as well he did kick it. I think he kicked it straight over the head of Peter Everitt, who was actually standing on his own, and really the player unopposed forward obviously should get the ball, but Smith, it was really just he got rewarded for being playing behind, which is not such a good thing, but as we can see then straight over Everitt's head, but a good
ends up back with Silvani, who kicks hurriedly. Bardsley gets in front. Hogg reads it beautifully and just wobbles the kick to Sziller, playing in front. Goes after it again. Great perseverance to McLean, to Bardsley. Quick kick forward. Loewe has to stand and wait. Now runs at it. And deserves a free kick. Just sometimes on the ground you see a bloke written, "This is my footy," and invariably ends up with it.
I think tonight the St Kilda players as a team have been that way, haven't they? They've had eyes for the ball and they've gone at it hard, and they've been rewarded. Played in front all night. You see Brad Pearce stand on the full back line. As I said, the Carlton side is in a lot of positions at the moment. We're not going to see them too often.
So Stewie Loewe. You'd think with his kicking tonight, this would be absolute soda. He has kicked brilliantly. Very deliberate. Kicks. The goal umpire has not moved. 6 to Stewie.
Earlier in the week that Stuart Loewe probably had to kick 5 or 6 goals for St Kilda to have a winning chance. Well, he's done that, but they've won by 10 goals. So Carlton really only kicking 9 goals were well below what we would have expected pre-game. But Loewe and Everitt, the 2 key forwards, have been terrific players and have been rewarded. 9 goals between them is a great effort.
Kicks right to the goal square. Punch through, not quite. Daniels reads it beautifully. The kick wobbles. It's their night though. Traianidis under pressure. Oh, Harvey. That is brilliant. And the finish is better. Sets up McLaren. McLaren goes on his left foot. There is an absolute panic for Luke Beveridge. Spalding's after him. He's tied. Beveridge will shoot from 45. Oh, if there was a Sziller. Put down your glasses now, it is dead set all over.
Poor old Earl Sporting, really. I mean, he's tired, he's played the whole game. Luke Beveridge has come off the interchange, has played half the game, and they had about 50 metres to clear from anyone else. It was really only a matter whether Beveridge could just keep his composure. Good, accurate kick.
Kernahan with 4, Carlton with 10. It's going to be a mighty roar here in a half a minute's time. The Saints will be celebrating a premiership. Sziller to Bardsley. Let's hope they can finish off with one last goal. Sirakovsky's taken a spectacular mark. And ironically, the man, big forward who's had very little to do with their win tonight, may have the last play. He'll kick from about 49 metres. Sure if he's going to block. He will. 49 metres out. It matters not a thing. Well, thank
thank you, Sandy. It's a tad crowded down here, as you can imagine. It gives us a great deal of pleasure to invite the former Hawthorn champion and AFL Games record holder Michael Tuck to present the Michael Tuck Medal to the player adjudged best on ground tonight by an independent panel. And the winner of the Michael Tuck Medal here at the Ansett Australia Cup Grand Final is Nicky Winmar of St Kilda. I would now like to invite Mr. Hugh Thorburn, who is the Chief Operating Manager of Ansett Australia, to present the Ansett Australia Cup to the co-captains of St Kilda and their coach, Stan Alves. Hugh.
On behalf of Ansett Australia, thank you very much for coming tonight for this fantastic event. It's my pleasure to present the Ansett Cup to the winning side. Here we go. Stuart, congratulations. Very well done, mate. Very well done.